How is it going, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining me for another Mezcal review. Today I'm going to be looking at a Mezcal from the state of Guerrero, Mexico. It's in the southwest of Mexico, a little northwest of Oaxaca, west of Puebla, and south of I believe Jalisco and Colima, like that area. Definitely want to check it out sometime. Would love to go to the other Mezcal states other than Oaxaca, like southern Puebla, eastern Michoacan, eastern Guerrero, stuff like that, and check out those lesser known mezcaleros out there. Speaking of Guerrero Mezcal, I've had a few, and from what I've had, absolutely amazing. Love the Cupriata, the in a cadence, and all the different varieties they're using out there. A really, I don't know, I found like a Christmassy kind of vibe from them, like a jalapeno, roasty kind of thing. Really big fan of the mezcals coming out of that area. But yeah, this one here is one I'm really excited to review for you guys. Didn't know it was available in Alberta, where I'm situated. Yeah, from Derrumbes, this is their Guerrero Mezcal. Or is it Destilado de Agave? Yeah, there we go. I've reviewed all of the Derrumbes series except this one and the Oaxaca one, surprisingly enough, which I'll have to do soon. From what I remember, my favorite ones have been, I believe, now I gotta think. I know my favorite one was the Tamaulipas. It was just really unique, really cool mezcal. I enjoyed the San Luis Potosi as well, quite a lot. Really like that one. But yeah, Michoacan was great. Yeah, here we go. This is made in the town of Coyuca de Catitlan, Guerrero, Mexico, by Maestro Vinatero, which is the word for mezcalero out there in this area of Guerrero, anyway. Maestro Vinatero, Israel Rios Bucio. It's coming in at 45.6% alcohol by volume, lot number 3, bottle number 111 out of 500 bottles, distilled in May of 2022. Yeah, they got really cool way of showing the, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but they got pictures of everything explaining the process. This is using agave cupriata penca ancha, pit roasted with white oak on a ground with a mechanical mill, fermented with wild yeast in Tinaco barrels, and using a Philippine Herrera wood still, so like a Filipino style, pretty sure that's, yeah, Filipino still. Looks really cool. Check it out, the Filipino stills they use in like Michoacan and some rural Mexican areas. Really cool stuff. So as you can see, I have been delving into this guy. Last month or so, I've been giving sips of it to friends and stuff, and everyone seems to absolutely love this mezcal. It's not super smoky, and it's not very boozy at all. That's what I've been told by them, and they're like, what kind of tequila is this? I gotta try. I gotta get a bottle. And I'm like, well, it's mezcal. But yeah, people have been super stoked on this bottle. And so am I. But I'm gonna go into it pretending I have fresh nose and eyes, I don't know, a fresh palate. But yeah, The aroma on this guy, like instantly, you get that barnyard funkiness. Some people kind of associate it with like butric acid, which isn't the greatest description, but it's got this fermented lactic, I want to say like yogurt, like a cinnamon yogurt. There's this type of yogurt me and my brother used to always drink or eat, whatever. Absolute big fans of it. Activia prune yogurt, and we love the flavor of it. We put it in smoothies, anything, you know. Absolutely delicious, but not available in Canada anymore, sadly. But that's kind of the aroma I'm getting, like that yogurt, slightly like sweet cheese, like there's a certain Mexican cheese they put in like tetelas in Oaxaca. It's like the sweet, almost like ricotta. Yeah, and then you get like a toasty cinnamon, a beautiful like baked goods kind of thing. I want to say like a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie. And the smokiness from this one, it reminds me of just like roasting poblano peppers. Like if you're making chile rellenos or any sort of uh, you're roasting any sort of like jalapenos, poblanos, anything like that. That char you get in the air, it's an absolutely wonderful smell. Hints of vanilla in there. And again, that prune yogurt, and yeah, that's amazing. All right, let's try it out. Salud. Definitely a heat. For 90 proof, I wouldn't expect quite as much heat, but with that jalapeno, the poblano kind of spiciness, um, I kind of find it's almost like eating, yeah, peppers, like that kind of heat. The booze mixes in with those sweet peppers and kind of gives like that spiciness. It's really cool. Um, and yeah, something about these Guerrero mezcals, they've got this certain flavor to them. It it doesn't taste like beef jerky or anything like that, but it has this vibe of salted meat. There's this salinity to it. Um, yeah, like this almost desert kind of quality. I don't know how to explain it. Like, uh, yeah, it's really, really unique. This said, yeah, Filipino stills. Yeah, I'm liking the Filipino stills. I think that's what I'm getting from it, like the slight barbecue kind of vibe from the wood. Uh, yeah, it's really cool, really unique. Definitely, the Guerrero mezcals are definitely different from the Oaxacan. I'm starting to get a taste for like discerning where in Mexico certain mezcals are, and Guerrero has its unique, excuse me, its unique style to it, its unique flavors. Michoacan definitely does. Um, and then don't even get me started on the raicillas out in Jalisco. Those are wild. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. Really quickly, or Guerrero mezcal is really quickly becoming one of my favorite types of mezcal, my favorite mezcal places. So I'm definitely going to have to go out and visit Guerrero sometime. It might be actually sooner than I think. Uh, but yeah, I think really for my palate, Santa Catarina Minas is still like my favorite like mezcal place. It's absolutely wild, the crazy funk that goes on there. But yeah, this has really good dessert kind of qualities, but not too sweet. There's a nice dryness. There's a Moorish kind of quality. You just want to sip it and sip it and sip it. Really beautiful. The like pepperiness has a summer vibe mixed with that winter spice, cookie, baked goods kind of thing. This is a year-round mezcal you'll enjoy anytime. Yeah, highly recommend. Ratings wise, I'd say this is one of the better mezcals I have. I'd have to go straight up A. Let's give this straight up like a 94 rating, like legit up there. Big fan. This might be my favorite Derrumbes mezcal. I think it is just slightly higher than the Tamaulipas. Yeah, really good. So highly recommend it. That's one thing about Derrumbes. If you see their mezcals, pick them all up and have like a tasting. See what you think. Just taste the different varieties of mezcal, the different like styles, the different expressions of all over Mexico. That's what I love. You got Tamaulipas in the northeast. You got uh, where else do they have them? Zacatecas, Michoacan, Oaxaca, of course, Guerrero, San Luis Potosi, and one more. It's completely totally forget right now. But yeah, it's been a long few days. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, salute.